September 2nd, first day of season. It's the evening time. It's beautiful out, and wish us luck, guys. Okay, so that cow called a few times, and I just had a cow come in. And I'm pretty sure I heard a bull bugle, or it could be a hunter, but hasn't been that long of calling. I already called in a cow to about 20 yards. We will stick in here and see if we can pull another elk in. We got a bull bugling. Let's see if I can get it. No! He is running right towards my dad. Working my way down, the bull kind of stopped bugling, but man, he was really fired up, so my wind is bad. That's what's going on. I hope he didn't win me. Man, this is a crazy first evening. There's elk everywhere coming out. Just heard a cow call, but I'm looking at more elk. I had a cow coming my way. Whew, guys, September 2nd, and it's getting awesome up here. Managed to get across, and there's a herd of 5 about 100 yards ahead of me, and there's a hunter behind me too, but just is what it is. It's Labor Day weekend, but still elk everywhere. Still a great evening. I think I just heard some more elk behind me. Crazy.
Action died down after the first evening. My dad and I hunted the rest of the week together, and we went down towards lower elevation, hunted around some private boundaries. We were seeing elk, and we even managed to call in a couple of raghorns close to the boundary, but never got any elk to fully commit and cross over. We had a great time together, but unfortunately my dad's time on the mountain has come to an end. he had to get back down and take care of stuff around the house. And Alyssa and her friend Cameron came up to continue on the season.
So it's opening weekend of muzzleloader. There's been a lot of hunters and elk are not talking, so we decided to hike up on this trail into this meadow where Brant saw some elk a couple days ago. And hopefully we'll hear something, see something.
Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Please let this happen. No. Okay, well, things got exciting in a hurry.
Yeah, I was not expecting that to happen. I walked over to those pine trees that grew. The bull came. He was at 70 yards and he came from closer in. And then I think he just got a little nervous. And so he just kind of ran up the hill. I don't know if he wasn't sure or what.
It's awesome, though. Close. Both times you've been up here so far. Cameron, first time going in an elk, how was it?
It was one hell of an experience. That was insane.
Yeah, we were so close to that cow, we can feel it running through the ground. Well, ladies, let's,
There's the cow again.
let's hike out of here. Alright, right now we have 3 elk out here, 1 little eagle bull in front of Alyssa. She can only shoot to about 35 yards, so he's probably like 50 from her right now. I really hope we can come together, but it's pretty cool. They're just feeding up.
The elk continued to graze out in front of us. The 2 spikes and the little bull were around 50 yards away from Alyssa, a little too far to shoot, so we walked up to the upper meadow once they retreated back to the timber.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've got him. Holy shit. He's coming really close.
Is it going now?
Yeah, it's going to.
Okay. So, this morning we had the spike, the cow, and the little bull. We don't think it was illegal. But come out in front of us. And they kind of just fed into the timber. And so we decided to go further into a bigger meadow. And we just sat there and called. And then a little 4x4 came out.
Yeah, he was completely covered in mud. Looked like he's been wallowing. He came all the way across the meadow, and he unfortunately winded us at about 84 yards. But it was an awesome morning. I think these girls had fun, right? Yeah. It sucks that they have to leave, because I'm gonna come back in here and shoot one. Alright, we're gonna head out.
Alright, it's September 10th. I'm heading into the spot Alyssa, Cameron, and I were hunting. We got into some elk these past couple days. I'm gonna backpack in there for the night. I'm gonna hunt this evening, tomorrow morning, and then possibly tomorrow evening, depending on how the situation's going up there.
Alright, made it into where I'm gonna set up my backpacking tent. It's about a quarter of a mile before the meadow that we hunted on the trail, and it should be, the way the slope is, it should be safe for the wind, so don't blow them out. I know a lot of people go on there and set up backpacking tents like right in the middle of elk. If you're watching this, that's not the move to do. Always give yourself some space so you can. Sorry, I thought I heard a beagle bird. But always give yourself space so you're not blowing elk out. Have a little walk in the morning, and you get to hunting. But never mind that. We're gonna get setting up this tent. Okay, we're all set up here. We took about 20 minutes to set up camp. I'll show you what I got going on. This is right beside the camp. Trail's right up there a little bit, about 30 yards. Just a little two-man tent. I know it ain't much, but it's just for one night. And I didn't, I didn't see any major trails going through here or anything, so it looks like a good place to set up out of the way. But now I'm gonna get everything tidied up here,
throw on my pack, grab my bow, and we're gonna go try to get an elk.
Okay, so I've been sitting here for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and called in a spike. Little tiny guy to about 85 yards. And he didn't win me or anything, but I was trying to get the camera on him and kind of see my movement. Didn't feel too comfortable, so he just retreated back in the woods. I'm getting more of a steady wind heading out, heading down, so I'm going to utilize that to my advantage and try to work up into the timber a little bit where these guys have been going into. My hopes for that is getting out of this open stuff and calling. I might be able to work him closer than I am out here. So we'll see how that works. Just giving you a little update. Okay, I try to move up to the upper meadow with about a half hour, 45 minutes late. The only problem is that this trail goes right through like a major transition zone for the elks. Right when I was walking up the trail, a young bull, a legal bull, was crossing the trail right in front of me, and he seen me. He started to run, but luckily I cow called, and he didn't like run out of there. He just kind of snuck up to the timber. So I'm gonna avoid going up to the upper meadow tonight, just to have it safe for tomorrow morning, not blow them all out, and hunt down here for the rest of the time tonight. Well, I made it back to the tent, and on the way back I just kept running into elk, which was a problem because it was too dark, and I didn't want to spook them. One was like a little bull. It was the same bull from this morning. It's kind of hard to tell if he was legal. Then another one was walking through the woods, and I could just smell elk the whole way, so hopefully that doesn't affect the morning hunt negatively too much. I know that bull that seen me on the trail earlier, he didn't like bark or anything, but he's probably pretty wary now. So hopefully tomorrow morning with more light and just more of a consistent thermal downhill, hopefully can make a move. And I just don't want to blow the whole area out tonight, so I didn't hunt too heavy. But tomorrow's a different day, so we're gonna call it a night, eat some food, and get some rest. It's been a long day. Get back at it tomorrow.
With each passing day, elk activity was starting to increase, with moisture and colder weather moving in. With both bugling and elk encounters becoming more frequent, it was only a matter of time before one of us found our chance at success. I was approaching the peak of the rut. My brother-in-law Justin came up holding a deer tag and an elk tag with a bow.
Okay, it's the morning of the 14th. Last night we just didn't. Sorry that I heard a bugle. We didn't hear anything else or see anything else. We did hear bugles out in here, and this morning when we're walking up, there's a bull bugling. So see if we can. Justin's below me and I'm above him, so we're gonna see if we can kind of pinch him or push him to each other and call. But it's exciting. Hopefully, Justin has a good experience, and maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get to see the bull. was exciting.
I had him at like 90 yards to the wallow. Just kept rolling in it. The time he came up on me, it was about 40, but there was so much brush, there's no way to get a clean shot.
That was so awesome, man, to see a bull wallow like that. I thought you were gonna shoot.
We've been chasing him up this hillside, about 150 yards.
Steep and thick.
But we don't want to push him out too far.
We'll be back this evening.
Try again later.
All right, I left those elk, made it down, met Clayton, and
I caught my first bull with the bow, guys. I don't even know like what to feel like. I just want everybody to experience it. Like, it is like an out of this world feeling. Like, I'm still like my adrenaline. Like, I don't even remember running out of there. Just walking up on that amazing animal.
oh my god.
Like, all this hard work, missing and wounding, like, it finally paid off. I can't be any more thankful. I'm up here with my brothers.
Woohoo! Yes.
He died fast, ethically. I'm just thankful it all went smooth.
Dude, heart shot, baby.
Got most of it on film and bugling, some other crazy stuff, but I'm happy I got to share my experience with you guys. This is just, like, I don't even know what this, like, it doesn't feel real. When I walked up, I was like, this is what it's all led to. This 6x5 I drew on like a couple days ago.
Oh my god.
Thank God. Thank you, Brant.
Yeah, no,
Actually,
hey.
a lot of hard work, but I'm excited.
We're gonna have a hard night tonight, but man, a good
Tagged
night.
out.
Yep, tagged out, Clayton Olson. Russian Sub Pursuit, baby.
WSB, woo!
Alright, it's around noon, September 18th. I'm about to start on a really grueling hike. May not be the best idea to do it solo, but it just is what it is for right now. I'm gonna get up there and see if we can have a repeat of what happened in 2020 when Clayton and I went up there. See if there's a herd towards the top, and see if we can call on a bull. Well, this has been an extremely tough hike. Definitely gonna go down a different way, and I'm gonna have to head out a little earlier than what I want to have some light, but I did just find that. It's been the coolest part of this hike, but I'm almost to the top, so I guess I'll just hunt along the top over to where I'm going to go down safely. Maybe spend a little more time over there. I haven't had like nice open anything for a while. It's getting kind of claustrophobic. There's still elk trails in here. I see where I want to get to, but man, I just got to do the hard work. Anyways, it's just an update. That's what I'm going through. Okay, so I was trying to leave because it looks like a gnarly storm is coming. But as I was working down here, I ran into a herd of elk. I had spook them when they're right here. About, let me see how far they are. About 250 yards away. Interestingly enough, it's right where Cade shot his weird bull last year with Clayton. So, we're going to try to get down there without them seeing us and see if we can call in a bull. Started to rain, and it looked like it was it's still raining. It looked like a big storm. When I was hiking off that hill, I did get into that herd of elk, and they moved into like the next little, it's like a drainage with a little hump in the middle, and they moved into the other little section of that drainage. So I decided to get out of there before it rained too much. Sometimes you have to make that decision and pull out, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with what I got to see today. Forgot to mention I glassed 2 mountain lions this morning, heard a couple bugles, and then all this happened. So a couple mountain lions, elk, and a bear. A pretty good day. But we're gonna get back up to camp and see what's happened at the other guys. pushing with everything I had. I put on as many miles as I could take to get close to an elk. The rut seemed to have almost come to a halt up in the higher country. Warm weather and no moisture brought out tough conditions. Got close opportunities, just not on legal bulls. Even got close to bucks, but none of the opportunities would work out. Either the vegetation was in the way, or the shot was just too far. We approached the end of the season with little energy, but still a lot of determination to get the job done.
Alright, well, this morning came down to hunt by private, and luckily there was a big herd out here on the public portion, and tons of animals. There were at least 3 bulls. I had one coming in. There was a big herd bull that was just pretty much guarding his cows. And then when I tried to sneak around some bushes, I spooked another bull that was coming in, and he was the closest one, so that's a little unfortunate, but it's a great way to kind of bounce back after yesterday hiking 15 miles and not seeing or hearing a single elk. So it's exciting. I'm excited to go let Alyssa know that she missed out on a pretty epic hunt, but yeah, it doesn't get much better.
All in all, 2023 proved to be a great season. Got to see elk 22 out of the 28 days, and see tons of wildlife on top of that. Plus, this season had a lot of awesome firsts. My friend Clayton shot his first bull with a bow. Justin got his first real close opportunity with a bull. And being out there and spending time with family and friends, you can't ask for anything better. In this season, though I may not have been successful in harvesting a bull elk, I learned a lot, and I will apply every bit of knowledge that I gained to next year. This is Western Slow Pursuit.